welcome to the show. Today is Thursday, August 7th, and I want to start off by showing you guys the final photos of me and Marc in Yazoo. I got this yesterday in the mail at home. It's from Marc's former cellmate. He got the final photos before or after Marc left, so he sent a little letter just saying he hopes this finds us well, sending the pictures, and he said he would mail them. So he sent all 5, and these are the last ones. We just talked so much on the Saturday, we forgot to get photos. So these are Sunday, June 15th, 2014. It was our second last visit, but we didn't take any photos on the last visit. But it was our last 5 that we took, and I've never looked happier in the photos, I think. These are the best ones. So that was exciting to receive, but it's also been a crazy busy time. If you've been following me on Twitter or a bit on Facebook, you know what I mean. First of all, on Saturday last week, CBC had a backgrounder on their website. You know, Marc had already done some radio interviews, but CBC published a backgrounder on his early history. It was Boy Wonder to Prince of Pot, how Marc Emery got into marijuana activism. And it was a very good article about his history out in Ontario, civil disobedience, all sorts of great things. So I encourage you to check that out at cannabisculture.com. And then on Sunday, Marc and I did a combo interview on CKNW, or with the Roy Green Show. It was actually broadcast all across Canada on the Chorus Radio Network. And that was a great interview for me and Marc together to speak for the first time since his sentence ended. And you can find that at pot.tv and Cannabis Culture as well. And in that interview, Marc and I continue to talk about this political revenge idea, which means it's not personal revenge, it's political. It means getting back at the government for all of Canada, and getting back in the only way that the people are able to in a peaceful, democratic way is through the ballot box on voting day. So that is what our political revenge is all about. It's about, you know, winning back Canada for all the Canadians who have been so hard done by this conservative government. And so Marc and I reiterated that on the Roy Green Show across Canada. And then on Monday, we had BC Day here in British Columbia, and I went out to a barbecue for the Liberal Party. It was the Liberal Party barbecue with Justin Trudeau, the leader, coming to speak about the province, about the election. And of course, I've never seen him before or heard him speak. So I went with Jeremiah, and we went to cover this for Cannabis Culture. And I showed up, and the media, they were talking to me quite a bit, and they were even interviewing me when Justin Trudeau was getting up on stage. So I said, you guys, I gotta go, this is why I'm here. But I got to speak to CBC Television and to Sun News. Now, CBC Television did a fantastic 2.5-minute segment about me and Marc pledging our support for Trudeau and the Liberals and my hopes to run as a candidate in Vancouver East. And that video is on Cannabis Culture and Pot TV as well, so be sure to go check that out. And you can also find all these clips and videos at my own new website, jodieemery.ca. More on that in a second. But Sun News also interviewed me, and they had no fewer than 6 segments about me and Justin Trudeau and me and Marc supporting the Liberals in 2 days. They had 6 different segments talking about it. It's pretty crazy. Pretty exciting, though, because it's generating a lot of buzz, the whole idea of Marc and I supporting the Liberal Party, because we can bring thousands of new members into the fold and help get the Trudeau Liberals elected as the government of this country. So we're really excited about that. But of course, everyone was wondering, oh, did I get to meet Justin Trudeau? Did we meet? Did we take a photo? But the answer is no, because I was busy with meeting people and talking and doing media, but also he was swamped. My goodness, I've never seen such star power. This man just draws people to him, and he speaks very well. I mean, he fumbled a little bit because he was reading some notes, but he was also speaking from the heart in the same breath. So it was really great to hear from him, being very leaderly. You know, he's somebody who I think can rally Canadians up to get out and vote, and that's the whole point of a political party leader and of an election. So I was excited to see that. And you can check out all the video footage and news about that at Cannabis Culture and Pot TV. We also had the province did a story on it. So on Tuesday, page 6 of the provincial newspaper here was Trudeau, Jodie Emery, grilled at barbecue. The pro-marijuana Liberal leader, pro-pot activist, discuss potential candidates' political fortunes. And this is Marc, who said he would try and call while I was doing the show. So that's great timing. Hello? Hi, sweetie. I'm good. I'm doing my show. I was just showing off the province headline of Trudeau and Jodie Emery grilled at the barbecue. And I said, you said you would call. So how are you doing? I mean, I haven't said anything yet about any other news. I'm saving that till the end of my show.
Oh, is that right? I'm okay. I'm not supposed to mention that I'm coming home very soon.
I guess, yeah.
We got a new batch of arrivals here today, so I'm just hoping to feel comfortable. Fortunately, it's my last Thursday. I'll be here to help anybody feel comfortable. And but I have an increasing sense of excitement.
Oh, of course. Oh, good, good, good. Okay, I'm glad you called. I was just talking about the political revenge and all the media coverage and how you were getting you have that backgrounder on CBC and all of the news coverage about Trudeau. And I haven't even gotten to the province editorial, which ran in the province the next day with a gigantic photo of us on the day you got extradited, May 10th, 2010. And it's the editorial saying Marc Emery's Reefer Revenge just might work. And that's a massive editorial. It's a fantastic editorial. I really like that a lot. And then today's newspaper, I was going to show them all, and I'm showing them here on camera as I talk to you, Boo. I'm showing off that our faces are in the paper again with a letter from a hater who says that we're not heroes, we're not civil rights activists, we're just nobodies, we shouldn't be listened to. Why do people care? I hate them, they make me sick.
Make sure you plug your new website on the show, too.
I did. I did just mention my new website, jodieemery.ca. See, Mark and I are going to be such a good team.
Did you mention that there's a party in Windsor next Tuesday?
We haven't yet, because I haven't gotten to that yet, and we haven't got the details yet. But that is on my notes. Well, that is the next thing I was going to get to, besides the newspapers, was the next big news at the end of the show was going to be Marc got word from Homeland Security that he is booked for the next flight out, and that next flight is expected to be on Tuesday. Is that correct?
They're only on Tuesday, so it's absolutely going to be on Tuesday.
It's on a Tuesday. So, breaking news, everybody. Marc's going to be home this time next week. You want to say that again, Boo?
I said you heard it first on Jodie Emery's show. Marc Emery returns home sometime Tuesday afternoon to evening at Windsor's border point.
Which I've just looked up online, and it's just the most random exit in the middle of a downtown street, like boarded up businesses. It really is the middle of nowhere. Now I understand what people say. Sorry, Windsor, no offense. But I
also point out too that we expect to have a party at a nearby park, a nice park in Windsor.
We are going to be looking for a nearby park. I was looking on Google Maps trying to find where we can go. So we're just arranging those details. If people, now that you're watching the video, this is after the fact, but as I'm talking to Marc now, I only found out this news from Marc about how long ago? Like, geez, 2 hours ago. So this is very new news. So
a fellow from the Department of Homeland Security came by, and just as he was leaving, I said, "Do you have any news from the Canadian here?" And he says, "Is that you?" And I said, "Yes." He said, "What's your name?" And I said, "Marc Emery." He said, "Yes, Mr. Hodges told me to tell you you're on the next flight out of here this week," which is really next week, but he meant the next flight coming up, which is Tuesday. So that was awesome.
So there you go. That's kind of crazy. I kind of have it. I mean, it's sinking in. It's not. I don't know. This is weird. It's wild. And I just think you might find this kind of funny. I was debating where to put the microphone clip on my shirt, and I put it down in my cleavage, and that's where I'm holding the phone while you talk, so you can be heard loud and clear.
I love the thought of being between your cleavage, that's for sure. So you're doing whatever I can get away with.
Well, we'll close it off there. But I thought I thought that would be funny. Okay, see.
I'm trusting that bong and pipe shops in Windsor will get together and maybe get some patio lanterns and some nice things. Maybe we can have a bit of a barbecue and some food and stuff there. And maybe Vapor Central can help out. We'll have a party the next day on Wednesday night at Vapor Central. So next Wednesday, big party at Vapor Central where I'll be. And then I'll probably be speaking there on Thursday night, giving a speech there. Perhaps the celebration will be continuing. And we'll be doing lots of media from the time I arrive to all of Toronto on Wednesday will be media going to CBC, Toronto Star, Globe and Mail, and a number of radio stations. So we've got a busy agenda ahead, but it's exciting. It's wonderful.
It's totally exciting and crazy, and I didn't get as much sleep in the meantime as I thought I would, so here we go. It's going to be exciting. We're going to be so excited and sleep deprived and busy.
And I also want to announce, too, that we'll be speaking at 4 universities in Ireland on September 23rd, 4th, 5th, and September 30th in Dublin, Galway, Cork, and Belfast. Not to mention we're going to be speaking at the HEP Expo in Spain on September 12, 13, and 14. And, of course, Vienna and Prague later on in October, and Amsterdam in November. And we got our university tour. 6 universities committed, are going to get us to come and speak, and we'll add more in January, February. So we got lots of excitement coming across the country and around Europe.
Oh no, this is very crazy times ahead. Holy moly. I'm not going to panic about it, because just one day at a time.
You're going to be a bit disappointed, because by the time I've been home 10 days, all that media furor will be subsiding, and I don't know what you're going to do for adrenaline anymore. We'll just have to snuggle up and watch TV shows and live like normal human beings for a while. I don't know how you're going to adjust.
Are we really going to live like human beings like that? Because I'm telling you, I got out of a taxi to go to the bank, and within 10 steps on the sidewalk today, a guy stopped me. Wait, you're Marc Emery's wife, Jodie Emery. And so, like, you know, we are not going to have any downtime. We have a lot to say and a lot of people who want to hear it. If we get downtime, I'm excited, but you're the one who's been telling me we're not.
Well, we'll be campaigning out in Vancouver East, you know, on the streets there on Commercial Drive, and it'll be a little more down home, a little less publicity. And I mean, the newspapers you'd think could only write so many times that you're campaigning for the nomination in Vancouver East. So we'll be actually working to get that nomination in Vancouver East, and it'll be a little more person to person rather than mass media kind of exposure. But that's good. I'm dying to meet Canadians after being 4.5 years away from Canada.
Oh, of course. Well, this is all super duper exciting. Oh my goodness, I didn't even get around to that. I talked to CKNW.
I'll be working in the store from Tuesday to Saturday from noon to 5 every day. That's where they'll be able to find me, so that'll be good too. Looking forward to earning my keep and helping generate some attention on our store amidst all the competition we now have.
No, for sure. I need your help. I need your help. Oh my goodness. Wow. Am I giddy? No, I'm not excited. Yeah, it's just another day. No, it's very good. And right now I have my my liberal counterparts here to have a meeting and talk about strategy and whatnot, I suppose. But I'm really excited because I also had my CKNW interview today.
I think the strategy is ride this wave as best as we can, because I've never seen a potential nominee get the kind of attention you're getting in 30 years.
Oh,
and,
that made me... I almost forgot our MacLean's is out today, but no, not out today. We sent Gary Wintle out to try and find a copy, but there are no print issues on the stands today, but they're being shipped out today, so they'll be on stands tomorrow. Marc and I are the feature, The Interview, in MacLean's magazine. It says The Interview with Marc and Jodie Emery on the table of contents, number 2 listed on the table of contents. I only saw it on a preview of the digital edition, that's why I know that much. But the inside part I haven't seen yet. I don't know what it looks like, but we're going to be in the only national news print magazine weekly in this country with you and me in there and Harper seething. And when you come home next week, you'll even be in the edition that's on the newsstands at that time. So I guess we should tell people, go grab your copy of MacLean's now.
And get it autographed by Marc himself.
Exactly. And yeah, so we have to plan.
Both of us can autograph it. Everybody in Windsor and Toronto and Vancouver should have their copies ready, and we'll be glad to sign it. And we'll be so elated and excited. And there'll be celebrations in Windsor and Toronto and Vancouver. And I hope everybody can try and make it, including some American friends, if we can get our American friends.
Because Hempfest.
Windsor.
Because Hempfest happens next weekend, Seattle Hempfest, and I can't go, but you and I will be in Toronto around that time on the weekend, coming home around the Monday?
Yes, we'll be coming home around Saturday or Sunday, so we'll be there to see people who come up to visit after Hempfest, and that's a great opportunity for them. Hempfest ends on the Sunday, and that's about when we'll be arriving probably Sunday midday, and we'll be able to meet people that come up from Hempfest to see us.
So you guys heard it here first. If you're going to Seattle Hempfest, extend your stay and come up to Vancouver. We don't have legal pot stores yet. We haven't made $1 million in tax revenue in the last month yet, but we're still cool.
That's a Don Briere operation. I'm sure Don Briere's got a naturopath right on the sidewalk going to sign them up right then and there.
We do have a lot of dispensaries. It's not hard to find, I'll say that much. But this is super exciting. What was that you just said?
Okay. I said it's not hard to join one of those dispensaries to get them to sell you weed either. And we've got some very zealous merchants in the medical marijuana dispensing in Vancouver these days, so you'll be able to find marijuana somewhere.
Oh yeah, no, it's never been hard for people really when they finally get here. But you coming here is super exciting. So everybody else who everybody who wants to meet you can start planning their trips now, except we leave on our trip to Spain, I believe, to speak there.
September 9th.
September 9th. So
yeah.
1 month away.
I'll be there for 1 month, so that's great.
Wow, that's it? Oh my. Time is flying by. Like, I'm just going to hold on tight. Oh my goodness. This is what I signed up for. What did you say to me when I first started hanging out with you?
Well, the first thing I said when I asked you to come and get involved with me is I said, do you like excitement, Jodie?
Yeah.
And you weren't sure what to say. You said, I think so. And I said, because there's going to be a lot coming your way.
That'll be in the movie. Oh my God. Okay, I'm super excited. But
I'll let you wrap up your show.
Yep, this has been awesome.
I'll talk to you in a while, sweetheart.
Okay, I love you, boo.
Bye now.
Bye. Okay, so this is an extra long edition of the Jodie Emery Show, special edition being released when the news breaks, I suppose, because we can't hide that. There you go. That was on my list of things to talk about. We've never had a show thrown off so much as this one, and I guess we're never really going to have much of a Jodie Emery alone show again. And Jodie Emery Show came out of me just sitting there giving a little update when Marc first went away. And if anybody wants to go back to 2009 and watch my first Deer in the Headlights video of, go back and see what monster Harper created. Wahaha. Anyway, we're going to get active. I can't wait. This is exciting. Check out all the news at Cannabis Culture and Pot TV and on twitter.com/Jodie Emery. And if you want to find out how to volunteer and help me become a member of Parliament and help legalize pot and do a lot of other great things for this country, go to jodieemery.ca and tell me what you think. And there's a lot more to come because it's a brand new website. Haven't announced it officially yet, so please forgive me all the lack of content. I will add more. There's plenty to come. So, all right, thanks for watching the Jodie Emery Show, and I'll see you guys next week, somehow, maybe, live with Marc Emery from Ontario. Here we go. Free Marc Emery. Oh, my free Marc Emery sign. It's way over there. I don't need it anymore. Marc's free. Yay, coming home soon. Okay, thanks for watching. See you guys soon.